Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and I did some training off camera. We have, well, we'll show these guys off. We have Hitmonlee here. I went ahead and gave him strength because, well, just give him something that wasn't just pure fighting. But yeah, that's pretty much all he's really going to do. Uh, I mean, if I think 10 extra power will make the difference between a kill and not a kill, I might risk it with high jump kick. But yeah, otherwise, I just kind of traded my fighting type Primeape that had versatile move coverage for a fighting type that has less. And then we traded a water type for another water type that has, well, Surf and Ice Beam. I gave him Shockwave. The fourth move slot, I don't know. I could give him Psychic, but anything that he would be using Psychic on, I would just have Hypno do that instead. And I wouldn't have him in against fighting types anyways, so yeah, I don't know about this move. I probably won't be using it much. It can learn Shockwave, it can also learn Thunderbolt, but I gave it Shockwave because that's what I have, and I don't like double teams, so. But the primary function of not Swirly here is going to be, well, to give Swirlies just like Swirly did. And Ice Beam. Yeah, that's important too. I think, because actually Seadra's, I talked about this last time, Seadra's base special attack is actually higher than Lapras's. However, I think the issues I was having when I was using Seadra was the Ice Beam wasn't a stab boosted Ice Beam, whereas with Lapras it is, so I think that's what made the difference in the power regarding Ice Beam. So yeah, that's... training is I kind of forgot where I left off, because it's been a few days. I've been training. Training new Pokemon after Pokemon have died in Nuzlocke is my least favorite part. I think we were on floor 9, weren't we? That's where I'm going to go. I know we have like all the other floors to contend with, but this is where we're starting. But that's kind of just the... this is not where we were. This is not where we died. This is not where Swirly died. Whatever. I found the bed, people. How long do you nap in a building that is being taken over by Team Rocket, and Team Rocket somehow doesn't come and disturb our nap and, steal all our Pokemon while we sleep? Anyways. So yeah, the level grinding, especially on wild Pokemon like I did, it's kind of the mundane part. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it kind of comes with the nature of the challenge, and without, the whole consequence of death, you wouldn't be forced into using some different Pokemon that I otherwise wouldn't be using, along with the other Nuzlocke capture rules, but even with the Nuzlocke capture rules, you need the death penalty in there as well, is what I'm trying to say, to get the full experience. But yeah, it's just kind of a consequence of Nuzlocking itself. There's not a ton I can do about it, but you know what? That's okay. It's just something I've kind of accepted. But because of that, because you guys know me, I like to play games. When I play RPGs, I want to be just constantly progressing as long as I'm taking on the normal, regular battles, or in this case, trainer battles, that I would hope that my Pokemon or team, whatever it is whatever RPG I'm playing, would be leveled up enough to where, you wouldn't have to just sit around grinding levels as long as you're doing your due diligence on the battles you would normally encounter. And the death penalty in Nuzlocke kind of puts a hamper on that. Oh, well, that's a teleporter. I'm not going to take teleporters. Other than the one you saw me take. Was there anyone down this way? Oh, hi there. Your Pokemon have weak points. Please don't. We already had that happen last time. Scientist Ed. Please don't paralyze me with your static ability, and I'll be happy. Actually, you're Hitmonlee. You can't be paralyzed. Magneton? Actually, you are the Magneton killer, Hitmonlee. So yeah, one of the things I kind of do to mitigate some of the grindiness, because it's not where I like to be in games. I don't like spending a bunch of time basically not making progress and just sitting around leveling up. I want to progress with the game, progress with, you know, the trainer battles, the gym battles. That's adventure through the game. That's the part where I have fun. And when I have to stop doing that, I tend to not have so much fun. And that's one of the other reasons I kind of, well, why this is only my 16th Nuzlocke attempt and not my 800th Nuzlocke attempt, you know? But, yeah, that was the one thing about Nuzlocking I never really liked. You can't really get around that and still follow the Nuzlocke rules, I don't think. So it is what it is. But, and I still do like Nuzlocking overall. To me, the pros outweigh the cons. It has breathed a very... Oh, hi, you're not a Pokemon trainer. Very well. It has breathed a new breath of life into these Pokemon games for me, forcing me to use Pokemon that I've never used before. Like Hypno, and Ammonite, which died. And Flareon, which, you know, was great in a different Fire Red Nuzlocke. It wasn't so great in this one. It just died. But yeah. Oh, coughing. Well, we know how to deal with coughing. Just, oh, Meowth has an item. I did end up getting like another 1 or 2 rare candies off that Meowth as well, off camera. And we'll give this coughing a swirly in memory of Swirly. This was Scientist Travis. Alright, let's see what this is. Person Berry. Yeah, why not? I'll just walk into this guy. Welcome to the 10th floor. So good of you to join me. Well, I didn't come here for you. You have 1 Pokemon. Oh, it's a Machoke. That's fine. We'll Brick Break it. Although I am kind of worried about Hitmonlee's physical defense because he kind of doesn't have much of that. Oh, another thing Foresight does, I read the description of the attack because Hitmonlee did try to learn it while leveling up. So it won't just make it so you can hit ghost types with normal and fighting type attacks. It will also, like, negate, or I should say, allow your Pokemon to hit a Pokemon regardless of any evasion boosts. That's like the actual description of the move when you look at it, not because I used it. Carbos, Rare Candy, and an Ultra Ball. Oh, that's very nice. Those were very nice items. So, what I'm going to do... I did have an iron and a couple proteins. I did end up giving those to Hitmonlee. I'm going to give the Carbos, it boosts special attack. Do I give that to Hypno? I'm going to give that to Hypno, actually. Yeah. They both could use... Oh, Carbos was speed? Oh, Calcium is special. Eh, well, that's still fine. Because I no longer really need to buy an Ice Beam TM because, oh yeah, that was another thing I was going to mention. Lapras learned Ice Beam by level up at level 31, so yeah, no need to buy a TM for that. And this is what happens if we take the 11th floor. We can see there's the president that we have to rescue. I need to put Lapras first because he's the lowest level. So yeah, for now we're just going to go through all of the trains. I'm going to make an appointment, and you're not going to do anything about it. Besides send out 5 Pokemon that are going to die. So one thing I do to kind of mitigate the mundaneness of grinding when I have to level grind is I will like just and this is not recommended by other Nuzlockers, so do be mindful of that. But I'll like I'll be like watching some sort of movie or YouTube or TV show or whatever while I grind. And the reason you don't want to do that, or the reason why they recommend you don't do that, is because you don't want to divert your attention and then have something happen where uh, you're not paying attention and then you leave your Pokemon in on something that shouldn't be, or use a wrong move, and then the other Pokemon comes and counterattacks you and critical hits you and you die, or you're low on health and you don't really realize it because you're not fully paying attention because you're watching, your movie or whatever it is you're doing. So yeah, you do just have to be mindful. Just follow the same sort of leveling tactics that we have. If I have a Pokemon that went below half health, I would stop putting it in battles and go refill it. And I don't know how long I spent training these two up, but I don't view it as that much of a waste when I'm doing something else, like watching other TV or movies or whatever it is. So that way, it sort of mitigates the mundaneness for me. And there's what rolling kick looks like. They say you gotta roll with the punches, but we're rolling with the kicks. That takes care of that, and we get an item, Zinc. Zinc boosts special defense. Yes, I'm actually correct on this one. What needs a boost in special defense? Pharaoh. Venusaur. Not Swirly. We'll give it to Not Swirly. And yeah, that was the top floor. We can't get to that side without using the teleporters that we showed off last time. So we're just going to take this place in a downward spiral. Oh, an iron. That will raise base defense. We're going to give that to Hitmonlee, because a lot of Pokemon that I want to use Hitmonlee against decide that they want to be physical attackers, so that's not good news for someone with low defense. You're hiding behind a plant. There's just someone who's hiding behind a plant. Hi there. Oh, one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Well, we beat up your other brother last time. Oh, it's a Weezing. That's awesome. Sometime I'll show off the Ice Beam animation, too. I like the Ice Beam animation. Oh, it's coughing. Let's show off the Ice Beam animation. They have the same base power as Surf. Yeah. Ice Beam is probably one of my favorite attacks in all of Pokemon. I always appreciate having something that that knows Ice Beam, because Ice is a really good offensive type. It's super effective against flying, one of the only things that's effective against Dragon. It's effective against ground. There's one more. And grass. And it's kind of a wide variety of types if you think about it, because there's a lot of dual-type Pokemon that will have one of those types as well. So it actually hits... The ice hits quite a bit. Yeah. No, we're here to save it, so don't worry. The scientist person. Oh, hi there. The Pekka-berry. Let's get some more into this. Oh, and I gave the Quick Claw to Lapras. That's the item it's holding. In case you didn't see that when I went through his status screen. Because, like I said, I like my special attackers. I like my Surf and Ice Beam attackers to be fast, and Lapras is not. It's much more bulky. But that's okay. I will just go for the strength on this thing. Yeah, we'll two-shot it. There's no reason to spend more time using Leech Seed and whatnot. Oh, an Electrode. Yeah, we'll just keep Venusaur in. We'll make this work. Will this one-shot it? Probably not. No, it didn't. That's okay, it didn't actually do anything to us. Which, that's all I'm concerned about, because it lets me just keep right on rolling with these trainers. Yep, you lost. I mean, I guess if something bad happens again, I'll have money built up, but I don't need to be going up, I'm supposed to be going down. Oh, hi there, we do have more trainers on this floor. That's as far as I go? No. You're not even one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. What are you going to do? You're going to have a bunch of Pokemon is what you're going to do. Golbat. I don't want you fighting a Golbat. Not Swirly can fight a Golbat. Shockwave is more for if Lapras here is going to go into battle against other water types, which it's actually it does a pretty good job of that. I might give it Thunderbolt instead of that, but it's not really necessary. But yeah, given its typing, it does end up resisting Rock. Yeah, you can stay in. It does end up resisting both water and ice, which are the prominent attacking types of water types. So yeah, it makes a good candidate, and then it can fire back with super effective electric attacks. Coughing, yeah, Coughing grants defense, so defense EVs, so we'll let Swirly stay in on that. Besides, you want to use special attacks on Coughing and Wheezing. Who do we want in front now? Oh, Meowth has another item. What do you have this time? Another nugget. Very nice. Oh, we haven't used you yet. Hi there. One of the 4 Rocket Brothers. A Cubone, huh? What could you possibly do to Pharaoh? Ask not what you could do to Pharaoh, but ask what Pharaoh could do to you. That. Okay, another Cubone. Venusaur. Again, this is where grass and water kind of overlap in their offensive coverage, because either one of them would be good here, but I do have a policy of not getting rid of the starter Pokemon unless, of course, it dies in battle. But otherwise, I will keep my starter throughout the course of the game, regardless of what starter it is. Ooh, TM for Bulk Up. Bulk up will increase physical attack and defense. That would not be bad for Hitmonlee. Not bad at all. That's the only one that can learn it, so yeah, why not? Then I don't need... I don't want to be tempted with High Jump Kick. There's one generation of Pokemon games, I think it might be this one, where if you miss High Jump Kick, you will lose half your health. And you can understand why in Nuzlocke that would be a bad thing to have happen. I just forget which generation that mechanic is in. Oh yeah, I'm a child intruder. What are you going to do about it? Sand true, huh? Well, it's kind of defensive. Let's show off Steel Wing. We haven't actually showed that attack yet. That's what Steel Wing looks like. Don't do that. He's doing it. Well, that's okay. He's dead. This thing still doesn't know Drill Peck. Sandslash, you need to get out of there. And we'll let Venusaur get the kill here. Yay, we got a level. Well, Pharaoh's about to level, so we'll let him level, and then we'll switch. Hi there. Nope, I'm a kid, not a mouse. The mouse might be your own Pokemon, though. Let's fly. Please one-shot this. Thank you. I'm gonna say, we're 12 levels ahead of it. And a Zubat. What do I want with the Zubat? We'll go with Hitmonlee. Yeah, this normally wouldn't be a good idea, but strength makes things like this possible. This still would not be a good idea if I knew it had like a higher level or something. Because, you know, Zubat using a flying move on a Hitmonlee that doesn't have a lot of physical defense. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here with this Golbat. I don't feel like losing another fighting type. Show off the very cool Ice Beam. Rattata, okay, we can go back into Hitmonlee here. And that will be all. Yep, lights out. It's time for you to go to bed. Haha. Hi there. What do you mean I can't? You don't tell me what I can and can't do. Oh, the Master Ball. Alright, new goal. I'm gonna get the Master Ball. Hi there. Oh, well, no, I was hoping you were a trainer so I could get experience off of you. Oh, with Scientist Joshua. Don't I still have... Well, this could go bad. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Sure, why not? I'd also like to point out that my Venusaur is faster than Electrode. Yeah, it's probably because we're 10 levels higher than it. And probably have some random investment into speed EVs. And apparently a random investment into critical hit EVs. No, there's no such thing. Muck. Well, let's put this thing to sleep before he runs amok. Well, we both spent a turn doing nothing, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll slow roll it. Just because I don't feel like using Hypno until these other guys get leveled up. Plus, Hypno's gonna get a workout in the next gym anyways. You're done? Well, that's convenient because I'm almost done too. But what item will we find here? Well, yeah, it's time for me to end on a lame cliffhanger, so I'll see you next time.